Hey guys, it is me, Dr. Trigger, and this is Three Guys, One Podcast, and right now, I'm fucking, Kazzerscout and Chronicle's video gaming.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So yeah, but what do you guys want to talk about first? What do we have on the borderline today?
Are we kicking off with Battlefield 3?
Yeah, it sounds like a good thing to begin with. That's what I'm looking for.
It's a hot topic.
Want to talk about the BF3 and maybe what we're talked about, but this is a podcast, so.
Okay, so we're kicking off with opinions on Battlefield 3
It
first.
sucks balls.
Okay, that's a heinous.
That's the overall opinion.
Yeah, but basically I think the features in the game are pretty cool, and the graphics are a little advanced than the other games in the Battlefield series, so it should be a pretty good game if they can fix up the things. And what are you guys' opinions on that kind of stuff?
Okay,
you've got the most positive outlook on Battlefield 3.
I do.
Because I think they kind of mucked it up. Just because they had this opportunity to put out a beta to all of these different people who they're trying to make by their final game, and it's filled with people falling under the floor and shooting you whilst you try and plant bombs.
Okay, well, anyway, the graphics kind of look like Call of Duty 3 to me.
God, 3 graphics.
Yeah.
Well, that's because all the trailers we've seen, and they hyped it up so much with PC gameplay, advanced PC gameplay, and not just average PC. So they hyped it up with that and those kind of trailers. So when you see it on console after playing on PC, it kind of detracts it.
I can see Dr. Trigger's point though, because when I was looking at the first base with all the trees and stuff on Xbox, the trees and all the grass and bushes and everything that people were hiding in all the time did kind of look pretty bad.
Yeah, it looked very, very. Sorry.
It's kind of gray. You know how it's that gray tint?
Yes,
it seems
tint. That's the exact word I was about to use. Most games have a green, bluish tint.
Yeah,
and this
they
game
have
is
a vibrant tint. This has a boring, crappy, old person grandpa tint.
And another thing I noticed about this game is it plays a lot like Medal of Honor, and I'm telling you guys right now, I did not like Medal of Honor one bit. I got it from GameFly, and I played it for half an hour, and I rage quit, and the biggest part of Medal of Honor I disliked. I liked the sound engine was great, same with Battlefield 3, but Medal of Honor was kind of a downfall, I should say, something around those lines, because, I don't know, the maps were too small, and every entrance where you try to rush over there'll be a sniper aiming down there, and that's what kind of killed that game for me. Have you guys played Medal of Honor?
Yeah.
I haven't played the new Medal of Honor.
I
I think the worst thing I found about the Battlefield 3 beta is that, well, beta, whatever, is that I played it for a couple of days, and then I actually just wanted to go back and play Bad Company 2 instead, because it was more fun. I don't know whether that's because there was only one map to play, but it just seemed like it was a bit more interesting
I think I'm going
Bad Company 2.
I actually think I'm gonna rent it. I think I'm gonna rent Modern Warfare 3 and Battlefield 3, because if I don't like it, I don't really want to waste $50, and then if I want to return it, only get 30. So I'm just gonna see how it is, and then if I don't like either or, I'm just gonna buy NBA 2K or something.
When the beta was out, I felt kind of inclined to just play the beta, because I kind of wanted the game to be much better than it was, and I figured if I played it more and more, and I figured out in that week I didn't play many video games, because that was pretty much the only game I felt that I should play, and it wasn't a very good one, so that really took down my gaming, and I didn't want to go back to Battlefield Bad Company 2, because I felt it was getting old, and I didn't want to play Call of Duty because there was a beta out that I could play, and I felt there was a limited amount of time for it, and yeah.
But the worst thing about it was that Battlefield is a multiplayer game and you couldn't play with your friends. It like put them on the opposite team.
Yeah.
Or
Different squad.
when you joined in a squad, it didn't like put you guys together in a squad. It just kind of split you up. Me and
Yeah.
Dr. Trigger were playing together one night, and we figured out that was the case, and it was not cool whatsoever.
We were talking on Skype. Or you can just choose not to be in a squad so you can talk to your friends still. But I just find it kind of gay how, like, you can't really set up your own squad.
And by
You-
gay, you
It's
mean?
it's kind of like a mercenary team deathmatch, basically. Like,
But
Yeah.
in
yeah.
in a party.
yeah, like in a part, like, I guess with Xbox it's okay because you have party chat.
Yeah.
But like with what you call it, with PS3 and PC, you really can't do that unless you have Skype. Which
Wait.
PC does, but like
So on Battlefield 3, you can't talk to anybody outside of your squad. You can only talk to your squad.
You can. I think there's a setting that's. Oh, this might be PC only, but I've heard of a setting where you can change between voice chat to all players or voice chat to squad only.
Because if that was only for squads, that would be kind of a major problem with communication and stuff like that. Because it's going to be very hard to communicate with people outside of your squad, and it not being in like your own squad with your teammates that you want to be with, your friends and stuff like that. It's going to be a major problem.
But even worse, though, was the fact that it put you in a different squad to the people that you actually joined with originally. But then when you actually went on the pause menu to try and join a different squad, it didn't list the squads that the players were in. It was just kind of like a find me a squad, and it would just put you in a random one out that was in the game.
I thought that it put you in the same, like
When you leave and join back, put you in the same squad.
yeah, it wouldn't even like. And then like also like Cobra would tell me a squad is open, and then like I would try to find a new squad, his squad, but like it would still put me in the same, which was kind of stupid. I think it's kind of like it's probably by like internet type. I'm thinking.
Yeah, and another major problem in this game is... Okay, I lost my train of thought. You guys pick it up. I thought it was really good, but whatever.
There must be some good things we can find about the game, though.
Yeah, I like kind of how the graphics look on PC at least. I didn't get to play much on console, and I didn't really play that game much because it was kind of a... I don't know what to call it, but...
They really need to like tweak down that 870 shotgun thingy.
And the few games I did play, I would like fall into the ground, and that made me not want to play that game. And it just felt like
After I'd played for about 2 hours, I made a video and said that I thought the game was really good. And then after I'd played it for a couple more days, I realized that the weapon balance was completely off.
The AK is the only thing that rocks in that game. Like any other games, like any other gun is normal, but that that one side with like all the AKs and stuff, that's like the B side.
I also noticed that when you try to burst fire, it's kind of nerfed. If you guys have seen Guns for Hire video, he made a video talking about that, and I think that's kind of stupid because you have to just kind of spray across the map, and it's very hard to aim unless you switch to the semi-auto feature, which is pretty cool. I was using that a lot. Found myself using it a lot.
Yeah, but I also found myself like getting in trouble. Like I would go in a room with like 5 guys, and then I'd have my semi-auto on, and then it would just kind of screw me
that
over.
happened to me a lot because at first I didn't know like what buttons I was pressing and how to switch to semi-automatic. So I'd be switching to it all the time, on and off, and just wasn't too good of a
Oh, in your first video?
Yeah, I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
Okay, my mouse is dysfunctioning.
I didn't
Actually,
even...
you said your keyboard was, but...
Yeah, that was dysfunctioning too.
I didn't rank up much. I got to about rank 15, I think, so I can't really talk about all the weapons, but the thing that I was using the most was the PP2000.
Yeah, that gun seemed kind of like the dominant gun so far.
That thing was great. I was using it at like medium to long range.
Yeah.
And just mowing people down.
And I think the big part of that is because it didn't have much recoil, and it was a little easier to control, more than the other guns. Kind of like the AK and the AK-74. They switched it. They switched the name to 74. I don't get that part, but they had like a lot of recoil. Unless you would spray across the map, it was very hard to control and tame. I'm using my vocabulary here, and yeah. So.
Well, I even I unlocked the suppressor for the PP2000, and that didn't even make it worse. I could still shoot at long range and kill people pretty easily with that.
The thing I never got about silencers is sometimes it like decreases the recoil and sometimes it increases it. Like on the MP5K in Modern Warfare 2, it seemed to increase it, and same with in Black Ops. And then like in Call of Duty 4, it seemed to decrease it. What do you guys thoughts on suppressors?
To me, I don't really think you can compare COD and Battlefield 3 together. I know they're both FPS like games, but they're two like completely different games if you really think about it.
Yeah.
It's my talk. Like everyone compares like COD to Battlefield 3.
Exactly.
But it's completely different. Battlefield 3 is like a slower paced game, more. I would like to say more realistic, but then again, it isn't. It's more realistic than COD, I'll tell you that. But
I think they should compare it to games more like Homefront and Medal of Honor and the previous Battlefields instead of comparing it to the top FPS in the market, I guess.
Yeah.
And try to focus on that more than focusing on beating out like the best franchise, I guess. Well, I wouldn't say best franchise. I would get a lot of trolls for that.
Most popular franchise.
Yes, that's exactly.
Can I just like nip back to suppressors real quick?
Yeah.
Do you guys like find yourselves getting annoyed at people using them? Because I am increasingly getting annoyed by them.
Yeah, I don't. I dislike it. In Battlefield, one reason I hate Battlefield is because it doesn't show up on the UAV when they shoot. And I'm like one of those players that focuses most of their attention on like the UAV. So whenever I get like a UAV or I hear somebody shooting, that's where I look to find them. And even in COD, you'll see like suppressors, and that makes it hard for me to find them.
Yeah, it's just the silencer has become so much associated with Ghost in my mind that if somebody's using either one of them, it just makes me rage.
In fact, I use silencer, like, when I am, like, going for higher kill streaks, I tend to use silencer just because, like, in Modern Warfare 2, I had to use silencer just because, like, the maps weren't really that big, and, like, every map, like, had, like, tall buildings, so you could, like, see, like, around. So, like, if I was, like, using, like, an ACR with red dot, and I shot off my gun, I would be killed just because, like, the maps were so small and they would know where I am.
The best guns in Modern Warfare 2 didn't really even suffer from having silencers, did they?
Yeah, like the M45, I felt it decreased the recoil, because now whenever I try to use a M45 FMJ, it seems to never work out, because I, like, fire upwards all the time.
Yeah.
If you guys
UMP and the ACR were pretty good with the silencer.
And the MP5K.
I like the MP5K better.
The MP5 was one of my favorite weapons on that game.
Yeah, it's my favorite weapon right now. Trying to rank that baby up, get my FMJ. Okay. So you guys wanna move on to MW3 now, or?
I was just gonna say should we move on to Modern Warfare 3 because we were kind of talking about the series anyway. So.
Yeah, Modern Warfare 3. When I saw gameplay of it, I was kind of dissing it, but now that I've played I was just kind of dissing it because you have all those fanboys that never really gave Battlefield Bad Company 2 a try, and they were just sticking up for COD the whole time. But once I played the beta, I kind of had to agree with like a lot of people. I think Modern Warfare 3 is going to be the better game this year, just because.
I really hate to say that I'm going to agree with you. Not because I don't like agreeing with you. It's because I didn't want to favor Modern Warfare 3 this time, but I'm
I'm
We've
so
had-
indifferent between BF3 and MW3. Like, when I see a fanboy of Battlefield on there, I'll troll him. I'll be like, dude, just go play Battlefield. And when I see a fanboy of, like, Call of Duty on a video, I don't know, when I see a fanboy of Call of Duty, it makes me more inclined to, like, rage, or not rage, but get more angry than I see a Battlefield fanboy. So I don't know if that makes me a Battlefield fanboy, but, you know.
See, I think it's just because, like, Battlefield fanboys, everyone's tried COD. Like, you could try to stay away from it, but you know you've tried it. I'm sure, like, a lot of the, Battlefield 3 Battlefield players have played, like, any COD, and they just don't like it, and that's why they went to Battlefield. But everyone had to start off with COD. It's just...
I wouldn't say they had to start off with COD.
They didn't have to, but I'm sure they've given it a try.
Maybe they're like
fair.
Yeah.
FPS.
Yeah.
So I've got a real quick question. I think I already know the answer, but if you could only play one of the two games, like, forever, you could never play the other one, which one would it be?
Modern Warfare 3.
I would say Modern Warfare 3, not because Battlefield 3 is a bad game. I bet it would be a lot more funner, I should say.
Funner is not a word.
Fun. A lot more fun after a while because bigger maps and more things to experience. But after like playing MW2 and knowing kind of what the game's gonna be like, I'm sure there's gonna be a lot more people playing MW3. So you'll have a lot more interesting encounters.
Yeah,
Plus-
just from my past playing, like if I compare the amount of time I've played Black Ops and Bad Company 2, I've spent so much more time on Black Ops. I just feel like I'd have a lot more game time in Modern Warfare
See,
3.
I just feel like I'm more attached to Call of Duty. Like, on Battlefield, I'll play it for like a month or two, get bored, play some Call of Duty, then go back to like, well, I'll play Call of Duty for like 6 months, then like, oh, let's play Battlefield again. But like, COD just always sticks to me. Like, whenever I get mad at like Battlefield, I'll go to that game. Like, I don't know.
Is it just
Like,
me, or does it
COD
seem
is
like
attached to me. That's what I'm just, it's like part of me.
is it just me, or like does Call of Duty kind of on purpose get to boring after a couple months? Like, do they do it on purpose just so you'll get bored and buy the next game? That's just kind of what I
Just to
think.
make you buy the DLCs they put out.
Yes, that too. I forget about DLCs. And what do you guys think about COD Elite coming out for MW3? That's gonna me off.
It seems
Yeah.
kind of pointless just to like get.
I think it's pretty clearly a money-making venture by Activision, isn't it?
yes.
I mean, it doesn't really bring anything to the series that
It
we
just-
don't already have.
It just kind of, it's a big like. Let's see, how much was it? Like $8 a month, right?
$9.99. Yeah, that's what Fisticuffs told me, and I told him it was outrageous, and he retweeted it.
Okay, so that's 100. Okay, so you're
Yeah.
telling me. Okay, how many people? Okay, so you're paying $120 just for a freaking video game that like probably will get boring, and then
That's $120
that
for a
you could-
year, which is
Yeah.
how long the game's gonna last.
Let me just whip out my calculator. Excuse me.
and plus like a billion. Well, not a billion. Like, okay, let's just say like thousands and thousands of people are gonna buy COD Elite. And it's just like a huge money.
Monkey.
It's a huge monkey-making venture.
Monkey. Oh my god. Money, like, loophole for them. And it's just gonna, I don't know. If they came out with, like, a new generator and...
You mean, engine?
Generator.
Okay, sorry about this, guys. We're kind of giggling.
No, I can see what you mean though, and the only thing that you get back for paying $120 for
$149.
essentially the life of the game. So the game is $60, right, when you buy it off the shelf. So that's $180 for a game that you can play for a year. And the only extra thing you're getting for that extra $120 is a few more stats and a map every month. I think.
Or you could.
Okay, no, I didn't.
Or hey, no, be quiet.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Or you could buy the Harden edition, which is $100, and get COD Elite for free, like for
Yeah,
a year.
it's
So
something like an extra.
like a
So
year.
you're essentially paying an extra $40 for a year subscription.
Okay.
So that seems like the smarter way to go.
Yeah.
If you're willing to like actually do COD Elite, which I don't see myself actually checking my computer, seeing how my KD has been.
I think the stats in Black Ops are just perfect. Okay, so 1 second, I got this. Okay, it's $224.87 for a whole year of COD Elite and Black Ops with all the DLCs.
How'd you get this?
Calculator and amazing math skills.
What do you mean? It's 10 times 12, 120.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you couldn't do that in your head.
Actually, I did $9.99. So in your mouth.
How
Oh,
did you
plus
say two?
tax! Plus tax!
Oh yeah, plus tax.
Look at-
Good. Very well done. Okay.
So neither of you guys got in the beta for COD Elite, did you?
I was invited to it. I just had no clue how to activate it. Actually, I'm not sure. I got some message about it, and I don't think it's in it.
You guys only have Black Ops on PS3, though, don't you?
I don't have Black Ops anymore. So
I do.
Well, not anymore. But
I do.
I used
you
to
couldn't get on the beta if you were only on PSN. It was only for Xbox users.
What?
Yep.
Well-
So I had to look at my Xbox stats.
Oh,
And,
wow, that's insane.
um,
That's outrageous. We should sue Treyarch. They
For
don't
what?
like their PS3 users, do they?
no. But like you were saying earlier, Dr. Trigger, you were saying I think it was you anyway. You wouldn't go on the webpage to check your stats.
Yeah, that was me. That was me. All right, dog.
So yeah, I didn't even use it. I went on it and checked it out for 5-10 minutes, and then I never went back on it. So.
If you really want to get into that stuff, do GB and stuff, if you're really just going to play, Call of Duty for fun, then, it seems like a huge waste. But if you're, actually, MLG Pro...
Another thing I noticed is that... Fudge, what was I gonna say? Go ahead, I'll think of it and then I'll bring it up.
So, what they're essentially trying to do is make
Oh, I've got it.
a competitor for GB, but they're making you pay for it
Plans,
monthly,
yeah.
even though GB is free. So
Yeah. It's
I
kind
think
of...
one of the main things that they spoke about that they were putting in Elite, they said that they were going to do
Plan.
tournaments and stuff like that, which is essentially just copying straight from game battles. So
Yeah.
And what exactly does stat tracking mean? Just advanced, stats and stuff?
yeah, the only thing that I saw that was really different was it told you how long you spent in individual game modes. So it's on mine, it was okay, you spent 6 hours playing Demolition or whatever, and that was pretty much it. There didn't seem to be anything else particularly useful.
That's pretty heinous.
Yeah, maybe for that extra $40 at the initial fee, maybe, but I don't think paying that 120 for a whole year is really worth it.
Thunder, in one of his videos, he told me, or he didn't tell me, he said in one of his videos that why do I say so much? But anyways, oh my god. Let's get going here. Oh my god. Okay. So, he said that there should be a cover-up so that all these insecure little kids, for their KD, they don't have to worry about it and they can just hide it. And I thought that was a pretty great idea, and I think they should take some time and put that into their Modern Warfare 3. And
Yeah, that's kind of your own business. I don't think you should just share everything.
I mean, I understand if you're proud of it, you want to show it off.
Well, they've got that thing in. I'm guessing you guys have heard of the the prestige upgrade things that you get when you prestige on Modern Warfare 3. There's a thing where you can reset your
Black
stats.
Ops?
Set your stats? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's going to be pretty cool. because for all the newbies that are coming in, Christmas noobs, whatever you want to call them, they're going to be able to get in there, reset their stats after they've advanced and enhanced their skills. Well,
I hope you're not hating, because I'm a 2-time Christmas noob. So,
For what games? What games, Kazzer?
Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops.
Oh God.
Wow. Wow.
You noob. You noob. I'm not gonna ever play with
Get
you
out of my
again.
podcast. Get out of my podcast.
Get out of here.
Then it'll just be 2 guys in one podcast.
That sounds worse. Okay, so yeah, what do you guys want to continue talking about MW3 or
Yeah.
you guys want to move on?
Let's talk about iOS 5. Let's go.
I was going to say, we've decided that Modern Warfare 3, everyone should go and pre-order Modern Warfare 3 and just ignore Battlefield 3.
And also, we would like a team for Modern Warfare 3. I'm not sure if it's going to be PS3 or Xbox yet, because recently I've been playing PS3 and Xbox, so, and both are feeling better. They're both reliefs. There's certain things on Xbox that turn me off, and there's certain things
People on Xbox are noobs.
Ooh,
It's just not
big words.
that's a heinous.
No, that's true. That's truth. You've even said it. I mean,
I'm just going to put this out there. Before we started recording, I totally stood up for the Wii gamers out there. So
Yeah, we gamers.
I got your back, Wii gamers.
200 features. There's 200 new features in the iOS 5 upgrade, and now we will go through the basic main ones.
I'm
Now
at
all of them.
250. Oh my God! This is a 781.9 millibyte or megabyte download file thingy. You know. Yeah.
Okay, so basically what's included in iOS 5 is... You want to take this, Dr. Trigger? Because I know you got your iPhone 4 over there. You wanna go get the
What?
stats for us?
Okay.
I know some stuff that's in iOS 5.
Okay.
So I think the pretty big ones is there's like an update manager thing that tells you everything that's going on your device.
Yeah. They have iMessage. They have iMessage, which if you have any like Apple product like iPad, iPhone, iPod, etc., MacBook and stuff like that, they have this new app like called iMessage, which is like BlackBerry Messenger, which is currently down.
Yeah, which currently sucks.
Yeah, because BlackBerry suck, but it's just gonna be like where you can talk to them for free. There's going to be, when you on your lock screen, instead of slide to view, like there's going to be a camera button on the right hand side.
Oh.
And when you're on your camera, you can turn it to landscape mode, and push your right volume button, or not your right, your up, or your up volume button, and then you can take a picture with that. Well, there's a couple. Let me think.
Oh, I'm just looking at the website right now, and I see these 2 new features for photos. How you can edit the photos on your iPhone.
Straight
and
from
you can crop it. So that should be pretty cool.
But the important question is, do we care about the update?
There's a lot of things on here that won't make such a big difference, and there are many.
So have you guys both got iPhones?
No, I have an iPod, so.
Trigger's got an iPhone.
I got iPhone.
I have an iPad too because I'm awesome.
Oh wow, try hard.
I got an iPod and an iPhone.
So what's this new PC free thing? Let me just read this to you guys.
Oh, it's where like, you know how for like your iPods and your iPhones, you have to like hook them up to a PC to like get them like running and started and stuff.
So it's basically like a untethered jailbreak or something like that.
Kinda, but you don't need a computer.
Oh.
So it's kind of like, yeah, I don't.
I'm
I'm just coming across as like the biggest Apple noob right now because I don't know what's going on.
Dude, I feel so sorry for all those Apple fanboys and how about Steve Jobs dying.
Dude, It pisses
that's
me
a good
off.
topic.
Everybody on like Facebook is just like, rest in peace, Steve Jobs. I mean, I understand he was a big Apple dude. I said that kind of funky. I'm sorry. Sorry, Steve Jobs. I don't mean to offend you, but
I know what you mean though, because there's been kind of like a few rumblings of people talking about like, yeah, he was Steve Jobs and everything, but
he made the
he
best
essentially just he was just a businessman. He just made loads of money.
Oh, did you hear that the head of Motorola guy died or whatever?
What?
The guy that made Motorola.
What?
Yeah.
That news is totally taken backseat to Steve Jobs.
I'm pretty sure Steve Jobs foreshadowed that. Oh, I learned
Yeah.
that word today. I'm gonna tell my teacher about it.
Just give him the link to the podcast.
Yeah, I will. We'll watch it in class.
Tits.
Get together as a school.
Sanderson, you like tits?
Oh God.
Oh God.
She said not to do this. She said not to do it on social networks. Okay, let's just move on and stop talking about school.
Moving on swiftly.
Do you guys? I'm speaking like there's like 20 of us. Do you guys have anything else to say about S5?
Oh,
I
yeah.
still want to know what you do if you guys were you excited about iOS 5 or were you
I was
care, 'cause
flipping balls.
The only reason I care is if I had an iPhone, and I don't really want an iPhone, because, yeah.
See, I was more excited for the iPhone 5, which is the iPhone 4S, because I just got my iPhone. I was debating if I should just wait or not, but I'm kind of happy I just got my iPhone 4, because the iPhone 4S is so pointless in my eyes, because all you get from it is Surrey, which is if you're raging at your phone, you can just like rage at it and just be like, yo, why does this guy next to me stink? Or,
is this like the official product wording for
If you rage,
4S from
this is
Apple?
what it's for.
It's like if you're raging at your phone, you can just rage.
No, but like you could like, I don't know. I'm just going off of what John for Lakers told me, and yeah.
Okay.
I think we've kind of exhausted iOS 5.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty good, because
We've explained. Okay, so to sum up that topic, iOS 5 is out. Go and get it. And we are not in any way trying to sell Apple products.
Oh. Another thing is, it takes a while to download, so if you want to use your iPhone and your iPod, whatever, you just make sure that you don't download this right away, because there are many people trying to access the site, and especially if you have a slow internet connection, it might take you a while. So
I would say if you're really that bothered, just wait. If you're not too bothered about getting it right now, just wait like 2 or 3 days and then do it.
I'm downloading it right now, but you know that's just me.
wait, so when you're downloading it, can you still like access your phone and text message and call?
Yeah, because you're not like downloading it onto your phone. You're just like downloading it on your computer, and then you have to.
Then you have to install.
Then you have to sync it, and then you have it, which it doesn't take a long time to sync. So.
Well, I guess that's not so bad. So.
But you should be downloading it now because you were tripping balls.
Yeah,
You wanted it.
I have 2 hours remaining.
As soon as Kazzerscout joined the Skype call, Taylor was just, or Dr. Trigger.
Oh my God! People know his name.
Going insane. Okay, so you guys want to move on to the next topic?
So what was I doing?
We have
guys.
like one more topic.
No, we have.
Oh yeah, Kazzerscout's dick.
No.
That's
Okay,
a
so
post-show.
now I think I want to
Wrap
talk about
around my head.
the new game, Skyrim.
If you guys are interested in that rather particular topic, you can go and check out Twitter. I mean, it's everywhere on there.
Okay, let's just
Or you can go on.
TMI.
Or you can go on Pornhub.com /Kazzerscout Dr. Trigger getting funky.
Getting funky.
We'll put it in the description.
Yeah. Go check it out.
So
Did we have another topic?
we have like 2 more topics.
we
And
have 2 more.
yes.
What are they?
It's only been like 20
Throw
minutes.
one at us.
I kind of sprung this up like 5 seconds ago. I want to talk about
I'm
Skyrim,
excited now.
and I want to talk about RPG games. What do you guys think
Okay.
about RPGs? In other words, role-playing games.
Ooh, I love me an RPG game.
Oh, I thought you meant like terrorist.
What do you think about RPGs? Yeah.
I love RPG games. I've been playing Dead Island for the past like 3 or 4 days, and that's a really fun game.
Overall, like any single game you've played, no matter going back to Nintendo.
What about
favorite
Dead Rising?
played?
What about, is Dead Rising? Is that?
I have Dead Rising 2, yeah.
Yeah, that game's fun.
So,
That is a lot of fun.
out of all the RPG games you've played, which one would you say is your favorite?
Dead Rising 2.
Oh my, you guys are never gonna hear from the game that I'm gonna say.
Fuck.
What game? What game?
Alright, it's this PS2 game, going
Oh.
classic.
Oh yeah.
It's called Champions of Norath.
Oh yeah.
You know it.
Yeah.
It's a beast game.
Dude, yeah, there's this one guy on YouTube that he just has like all these like old PS2 games, and it's pretty baller. His like whole house is filled with them.
Oh,
Just
It's like the best game ever created.
think you
you
should.
know, I want to play Spyro now.
Oh my god, I love that game! I used to play that with my mom. But no, seriously. Voice crack? Or voice crack? We would take turns playing simultaneously in a whole new universe. It was pretty sick.
Alright,
Pretty sick.
my favorite RPG on current consoles though that people probably heard of is probably Mass Effect 2. I've been playing that recently. And that is...
My favorite is probably Borderlands or...
Is Fable considered an RPG game?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fable's pretty baller.
I'm playing Fable 2 right now as well. I'm playing
Oh, yeah.
so many games right now.
Fable 3 is pretty good. You know a game I really want to play right now, but I don't have? Madden.
What do you guys think of MMORPGs?
What is that? Okay, I don't know these whole games.
That's like World of Warcraft.
Craft.
Oh, Minecraft?
No.
No, not Minecraft.
Oh,
Minecraft's like in a genre of its own. It is.
Sandbox games. Oh, those are pretty cool too. Like Gary's Mod and junk.
Oh, I don't really like RuneScape or World of Warcraft or whatever.
Yeah, I find those games to be annoying. I know I posted 2 videos on my channel, but it takes a very long time to get into those games, and
You gotta be a good level. Like my brother used to play, and then he tried to get me into it, and then I had no idea, like, cause I'd get so frustrated, cause I'd be such a noob, and yeah.
Oh, another game that I like as an RPG is probably Assassin's Creed 2.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to question that.
Brotherhood was pretty
I don't
good.
think that's an RPG.
No, what is it?
It's action adventure.
Oh, poopies.
Oh my
I'm-
gosh, I like Brotherhood because like it has what you call it, multiplayer, and if you haven't played that, you gotta go play it now, cause it's the shit, man.
Shiz.
It's the
Shiz.
shiz.
What was the question? What is your favorite RPG?
Yes.
Well, we've had like 4 more questions, but you know.
It's
Quiet.
I actually don't remember those 4 questions, so yeah.
Okay, well,
We've answered that question.
We have.
What was the second topic? You said we
Second?
had.
The second one? Okay. And this one might enrage and inflame you guys, but PS3 versus Xbox versus Wii. And yeah, basically a console war. Okay, do you guys want to keep PC with this PS3, Xbox, and Wii, or you guys want to split it into another topic with PC?
Nah, I think PC's on its own.
Okay, we'll talk about that later. Okay, so
I would have to disagree with you, Kazzer.
Okay, why?
Cause PC is kind of like secluded from everything, and I would like to say it's the same thing, even though they have like different controls and stuff. It's still like the same game, or based on the game, or yeah, I think that's.
but we're kind of referring more to like PC elitists, where like they go on console videos and troll, like, look at your aim assist and stuff like that. And let's just talk about PC at least first to get it out of the way.
I just think it's different. There's so many things that are different between a console and a PC. Like, the console is really cheap compared to a PC.
Yeah.
Consoles use controllers and have, like, aim assist, like you said, instead of a mouse and
what
a
I think about
keyboard.
aim assist is, it kind of pisses me off when people are like, look at these little kids and noobs running around on console with their little aim assists, and that kind of pisses me off because it's kind of easier to aim with a mouse.
Yeah, it's pretty precise aiming with a mouse. I don't really see where they get off
It's
saying
basically
that.
like the same thing.
Yeah,
Just gives you
but
a
the
little...
joystick you can't really aim because it's like.
I mean, I understand Wii where it's just like aiming in. I understand there's the classic controller, and Wii is actually pretty fun. Just tighter maps and more act gameplay because people aren't sitting in the corner with their little ghost FAMAS trying to get a good KD.
Wii is just for like the people having fun. Like, people don't go on there for competitive like Wii championships.
Gold medal championships.
I mean, I would probably prefer to use an aim assist, like with the actual Wii controller, 'cause that just seems so much easier. But you never know. Is the aim assist actually like as hardcore if you use a classic controller? That would be just cheap.
I've played Zombies on Wii,
Okay,
and it seemed pretty much the same in terms of like aim assist. I think you've got aim assist in Zombies, don't you?
Yeah.
So
Aim
yeah.
assist is a very big part of Zombies, but we can use Zombies for another topic.
To me, Black Ops is more for zombies. Like, I used it more for zombies. Like,
Yeah.
That was actually something I was going to ask earlier. We're totally going back to like the first topic here, but are you guys disappointed that Modern Warfare 3 doesn't have?
Very disappointed. I remember playing a long time ago on World at War, Zombies, and I would play all day, and with my buddies, and now I'm very disappointed it's not coming back, and I don't have Black Ops anymore, so it's basically saying goodbye to Zombies, and I was a major Zombies player, and I would play.
Don't you have World at War still?
Yeah, I have World
I'm
at War,
keeping my copy of Black Ops just so I can play Zombies on that.
Yeah,
I think they totally missed something there. I mean, I know that there's two different companies who make who make like Black Ops and Modern Warfare, but if I was Activision, I would be like, Modern Warfare is the better multiplayer, and Black Ops is the better like side game, like Zombies instead of Spec Ops, because I think everyone knows that Spec Ops is kind of.
What do you guys think like about if like they made like a total zombies game like?
Oh,
like Dead Island.
I heard something about it. Like Dead Island.
Dude, that'd be actually a pretty good idea for just like Treyarch to work on a zombies game, because I know there's all these other little companies working on zombies games, but it wouldn't compare to totally full worked on game.
Like and
if
make
you
it so
really
that it
think
has like 16 maps on it, like a normal multiplayer.
If you think like just full zombies, because if you think zombies is just like a side thing, if you get in like if you like get bored of the game, it like gives you something to do while they work on the DLC.
Gives you a reason to keep the game.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Dr. Trigger, before I decided to totally cut you off?
Like, if they just brought every zombie map like ever made, like I think that game would be like really baller, you know, like Doriz, like, or just like do all the top maps like Doriz, Kino, and like or whatever people like, whatever was the top maps.
I think they should have more. Like, the last I should say zombie map. The last DLC for Black Ops Resurrection, I found it kind of weird that it was the World at War maps, too. I think it would have been much better if they were all new maps, and it would have sold a lot more copies. So, if you're watching this, listen to me in the future. All zombie maps.
You know what? I've just had this really crazy idea that wouldn't it be so awesome if they made like classic zombie maps like Deriz or Kino or whatever, but they put them in Modern Warfare with the same graphics and engine and the same weapons as Modern Warfare.
I think the weapons of Modern Warfare, and yeah, that would be pretty cool. Like, the weapons in Modern Warfare would be so much, like, cooler, but I would think they would be a lot more stronger than the older weapons on World at War.
But they could kind of tone down the damage
Yeah.
so that it's equal, and I think that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, so I think it would be much more fun to run around with modern weapons, like a USP-45 at the beginning. And I've played custom maps on COD 4, which is kind of a thing why PC elitists like their PC so much because of customization. It's one of the reasons my brother likes it so much. And yeah, and it's a lot different and it's a lot more fun, but it's a lot more easier because it's a lot easier to run in hordes and rape train and all that good stuff on there. So yeah, what do you guys think about modern zombies?
Well, I
think
came
like-
up with it, so I'm copywriting it. And, that's I make all profits from that.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Oh,
Just saying.
But with MW3, it'll probably be like 3 billion.
So, like, if you, like, so we've all played, or all of us have played, Xbox and PS3 here, right? Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
Or own. Okay, well, what do you, what are your pros and cons on each system? Like, why do you like PS3 more? Like, Kazzer, I know your go-to console is the PS3, and
Yep.
you've kind of, I don't know about you, Cobra, but
I wouldn't say, I don't want to say this, but it's true. I don't, okay, I think it's more of a online gaming thing, and PS3 is more of like, single player kind of thing, because, I don't know, PS3 seems to have worse connection, because, especially when people are host, and I think a major reason about that is because they have
You don't
the option
pay
to have
for it.
wireless connection, and
Yeah.
we don't pay for it, so it doesn't give them some motive to give better connection. Like Lil Wayne says, money is the motive.
yeah, but still, like, for not paying, it's pretty good internet.
I think
It's decent.
there's both of the consoles have got good aspects and bad aspects, which pretty much, when you look at them in comparison, pretty much evens them both out.
Yeah.
So,
Except the
like-
PS3 is more. Except,
Yeah,
In my-
except the PS3 costs more.
except, like, I don't know, like, the PS3 has better exclusive games, like, Drake,
I wouldn't say that,
I would.
because they have Gears of War.
Yeah, I was gonna say they like Xbox has got Gears, Fable,
Fable can be on the
Halo.
PC.
Halo, yeah, Halo, don't forget about Halo. I don't know, I don't think the exclusives are better at PC at all, or PS3 at all.
I
don't
have to say
like-
Xbox has
I
got better
don't like-
exclusives.
I don't like Halo or Gears of War, just because they're not really my,
I
they're
guess
not my,
it comes down to personal preference and what kind of games you like,
Yeah.
to the exclusives you want. And
Gears of
You-
Wars and Halo are like so unrealistic to me, so I just kind of like get so bored because you can like fucking jump across the map and
I
yeah.
was actually thinking about getting Gears of War 3, but I changed my mind. I was like, cause it was the BF3 beta. It came out, and I felt so inclined to play it, and but I was thinking about buying it. Like for real, I was about to go to GameStop and buy it, but then I decided I was like, maybe I'll buy BF3 because that's gonna be six game.
Cobra, I see you getting into Xbox more and then like never coming to PlayStation again.
See, I wouldn't do
That's
that.
what I've done.
I
That's
feel
pretty
kinda
much what I've done.
connected to PS3 because I don't know what it is. It's just I have to be on there sometimes. I think it sounds weird, but
People are kind of agreeing that they're both pretty much even, though.
yeah.
See, like, I don't know about you guys, but well, I know about you and me or Cobra, but I don't know about you guys. Like when I always went on Xbox, like our friends are, like I don't know. I get into so many fights with our friends just because it's over Xbox. Like I'll hard scope, I'll accidentally like play around, like pull out my pistols and shoot them, like yeah, I won't even know. I shoot them with my pistol, and then they'll rage quit, and then they'll just like get mad at me, and then they like totally like screw me over in real life too, and then like they do it to me, and then it's supposed to be funny. Like you guys know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
That was such like a heartwarming tale of sorrow and despair. No, I know what you mean though.
Like
I
my
don't
friend
think that's
just piss me off
just
sometimes.
Xbox though.
Like
I don't think that's just
Xbox.
Xbox.
I think because most of our friends, because we're kind of in the younger youth sort of thing, and more people have Xbox. I'm not saying like we haven't talked about Wii at all, but that's it later on. And I think on Xbox is a lot more youthy people.
Youthy people.
Youthy. And
See,
there's also a lot older people, which control you sometimes, but you gotta
Okay.
pass them.
Okay. Who do you like? Okay, like be totally honest. Who do you like? On which console do you think people are better? Like,
Yeah, I would say Xbox.
I'm gonna say Xbox just because people roll in parties a lot more often. I find.
I don't know. I actually think I do worse at PS3. I do a lot. What the freak is wrong with me stuttering like a stupid gypsy? But like, what's it called? Oh look at the oh my god. Okay, much better on Xbox because I don't know. It's just I think it's better. New. Okay, you just go ahead and speak, you two. I'm done.
Pick up the pieces.
I guess it kind of depends. Like, on Battle or on Black Ops, I used to be like the shittiest player ever, and then like when I get into PS3, I would like get like gameplay like it's nothing. I couldn't get shit on Xbox.
I couldn't get gameplay on PS3. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's difficult. It's just I don't get it as much as I do on Xbox. Like 2 games in a row on Xbox. Okay, I sound like a noob here. Like it's the only gameplay I've ever gotten. But like, I got this gameplay 57 and 6 M4, and I think that might be because the connection's a lot better. I don't know. Sometimes. I mean, I have a really good connection, like really, really good, and
see, my connection sucks balls, so it really doesn't matter either way.
my connection shows off on Xbox, and it just makes me play a lot better because I can do it. If you know what I'm saying. And I got a 57 and 6, and then I got a 92-11 that you saw on my channel earlier. Not earlier, but like you know.
See, when I'm tempted, I'm gonna probably ask my dad. See, like, my dad doesn't want to get me a computer, so I'm just gonna ask him for an Xbox.
I'm going based on my stats here. And what?
Okay, just go ahead. Just continue.
Alright, I'm going based on my stats. I think both consoles are pretty much the same for me getting gameplay and stuff because my KD on the PS3 for Black Ops is something like 1.67, and on the Xbox it's 1.68. So.
Oh.
For me, I'm gonna say both is pretty much even, really.
What console do you actually play more on?
Which console do I play more?
Xbox or PS3.
PS3 by far, yeah. So.
See, the problem is with me, you can't really check my KD to tell how good I am, cause I do like so much like stuff that like I like fool around a lot. Like I'll be running around, just only use me blade, or I'll be running around with like a sniper or something like dual wield Kypress. Like you can't really judge me by my KD. Like I don't know about you guys. Like don't you do stupid stuff like just run around?
Rat shield and junk.
Yeah.
Yep. Dual Mac 11s.
Yeah,
Dual Scorpions.
I got some nice triple kills that I never saved at the Mac 11s. I regret that now. I was like, I'm never gonna make a montage again.
How long have we been going for?
An hour.
I can't even tell.
It's an hour and 2 minutes and 28 seconds.
Actually, that's not all full.
I don't know if that's the whole podcast though, because we didn't start recording.
We were talking for like 8 minutes.
It's probably an hour.
Around there.
Yeah. Can any of you guys think of a ending question?
How much dick
like-
does Kazzer suck?
It's gotta be crazy, weird. I don't know.
The only thing I talk about is Kazzer's dick.
I know, right?
I don't know what your obsession is with that.
Okay, let's talk about Bean's penis then.
Okay, I quote, guns don't kill people, bullets do. It's like me saying I've never raped anyone, but my penis has.
That's not an ending question.
I don't care, you can respond to that.
That's just you owning up to being a rapist.
I'm sorry. Alright.
Oh my god, that would be such a crazy way to wrap up the first podcast.
Okay. So, why do you do YouTube?
Not everyone that
interesting.
watches this does YouTube.
No, like...
No, just those guys.
Oh, okay. Oh, I catch your drift, guys. I catch it. Oh. I do
Okay.
YouTube because I do your mom.
Okay, no, seriously.
Oh. You don't think I'm serious, bro?
Okay, before we lose everybody's attention, can you Kazzerscout fill
Yeah.
the hole?
I could do it.
The one thing that I always say I do it for is just because I get to speak to loads of different people.
Yeah, it's very fun. New people.
To be fair, most of the time they're American, like you guys, but it's pretty interesting talking
They
to
call
loads
me
of
black.
American. I'm not American. I am not American.
I am.
live in America.
Prove it.
You're from Chicago.
You wanna bet?
Yeah, he lives on Indiana Street in St. Charles.
I will take a
Yes, that's
picture.
depressed.
Okay, I'm gonna go outside right now. I'm gonna take a picture. France, where I
You're gonna
live,
take a picture of France
and I'm just gonna.
from your house in Chicago.
Yeah,
That'd be kind
no, not from France. Not from Chicago. What the fuck? Fudge!
The ending of this podcast has become a train wreck.
Okay, well,
Just
guys, I think this is a wrap up. So I will see you next time, and hopefully you don't catch me and Kazzer fucking. See ya.
And we will probably try and get a guest for next time. I think that's the aim for the next podcast.
Stay so.
for the next podcast. It's pretty fun doing these, so if you guys like them, we'll keep doing them. Make sure to like and favorite the video.
Okay. Okay. Bye. Love you. I'm gonna go wrap my dick around
Make
Kazzer's
sure to subscribe. Well, anyways, bye.
mouth.